How's it going, everybody? So today is the second session of working on bringing the gainer outside. I think today will probably be the last gym session, and I think the next time I train, I'll be able to be doing the gainer outside. That's the goal. So today I want to try to make the gainer happen in lower places, as well as maybe see if I can connect it in the middle of a line or at the end of a line, so that when it comes to doing it outside, I have either the hard or the medium or the easy options at my disposal. So I'm feeling pretty good today. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So physically I was still feeling pretty good after the warm-up, but as I start to set up for the gainer and actually end up standing there, I am just still not feeling ready. So I do a little bit more, and there's still just more excuses than I would like to admit. So since it felt a little bit unstable, the box that I was on, after testing a little bit, I decided to move it so it was lengthwise. Hopefully that would make me feel a little bit more comfortable. But I was definitely feeling like the mental obstacles were the biggest ones that I was having to deal with right now. Finally, I was able to send the first gainer, and it took me about 6 minutes to commit to the first one, and after that I was able to get a little bit of a rhythm. I definitely was feeling like I was not spending enough time before tucking. I was just kind of throwing the move, knowing what would get me through rather than feeling the move and making it happen, which is a big piece for me to feel safer making the move happen. So after talking with John about that, I tested it once and then realized maybe if I have some other kind of focal point, that can help me out. So that's where I brought the foam in and used the foam to work on being a little bit more precise with my gainer. I was hopefully trying to get to the gainer pre, but it ended up being where I was just happy to try to get in line with the spot, in line with the square, and get close to a stick. Finally, I was getting closer to sticking, but realized I was moving a little bit to the left when I was doing my gainer, just very, very slightly, which you can see in the slow motion, which was a little bit annoying. I'm shifting my weight very slightly to the left side and then going into my gainer from there, which is really not ideal if you're going to be doing it outside. So this one, thankfully I kept my weight more centered and was able to keep it in line exactly as I had wanted. Still didn't get the exact distance that I was looking for, but was happy to get the line right. So I thought, okay, I'll rush this next one, and again, it's a little bit to the left, and the one after that as well. But I was super happy to stick it, and with that, I realized my kind of gainer energy was out, so it was time to play a little bit with John.
Jump there, go strong, jump there, and then maybe land on my hands and do handstand, hopefully. Das war ja.
So, second day of gainers is done, and it didn't necessarily go as smoothly as I had hoped. My body was feeling alright, but my mental game was not exactly where I needed to be. And then when I started having that weird thing where I was drifting just a little bit to the left, it didn't make me more scared at all, but it just kind of gave me another thing that I felt like I needed to focus on. As far as actually doing them, I think I did enough today, and even though I didn't really get to take it lower, I was at least working on trying to be a bit more precise with it, a bit more thoughtful, a bit more aware while I was doing everything. I think we'll definitely be ready to take it outside next time. Looking forward to seeing how that feels and showing you. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.